don't remember to look at the
Are we
actual
saying it at
lens.
the same time?
I don't know. Three,
Oh,
two.
we are.
I'll do like a...
You didn't say yes.
Because you can't see, so I'll just do this. Right, can you see that?
Yeah.
We got COVID.
I'm smiling and you're like...
Hey everyone, been a while. I've definitely taken time off over the holiday break, and now we've got even more time off because we got COVID.
Woohoo.
Definitely surreal. We are still kind of coming to terms with it. As you can see, we are not, completely dying yet, and we're hoping it stays that way. But we wanted to come on here and let people know. And of course, once I found out we had COVID and we were going to be in isolation for 7 to 10 days, I was like, let's just...
Great video idea.
Great video, like so many ideas. So expect a few COVID related videos over the next week or so. But yeah, we thought to kick things off with this video, we just go through basically all the common questions we've gotten over the last 24 hours from friends and family. Because it's been an experience for us and it might be helpful for you as well.
It's likely you'll have it soon.
Yeah, we've been joking about it, as have probably a lot of you, being like, we're all gonna get it at some point. It's quite different once you actually do have it in terms of how your brain thinks about it. I in particular have been a little on edge, mainly because of my diabetes, and I'm immunocompromised because of that. But yeah, here are answers to common questions we've gotten so far. So the question we've received the most so far, even before how you doing, is where do you think you got it from? Just made us feel super loved. But yeah, where do we think we got it from?
We have no idea. So basically, we tried to look back around 5 days before I started feeling symptoms, because I started feeling symptoms first. And honestly, we've done a few things. We haven't really been that busy. We're trying to be quite cautious. There are a few places we've been, the zoo, the shops, but nothing that's where we definitely got it from. So,
and we were also masked up in all the indoor places and stuff like that. Yeah. So very surprising when we were like, oh.
To answer most of your questions though, we have no clue where we got it from, and I don't think we will know where we got it from. It's just one of those things where...
We also don't know what strain of the virus it is, so I guess that's the next question, what type do you have? We have no idea. We got notified via text by the government. We're meant to get a call walking us through, I guess, how we're meant to go about the next week. Given that the cases have almost doubled in a day in New South Wales as of this morning, we're not really holding out to getting that call.
Who knows how long until we get the call.
Yeah, some friends have been very helpful in kind of listing out, if you've gone through this pattern of symptoms, you probably have Omicron. If you have this pattern of symptoms, you've got Delta. We're hoping we have Omicron because it seems to be less intense, but who knows? Next most common question has been around our symptoms. So when did we start getting symptoms? When have they started coming up? The timeline of all of that.
So we had a very normal Christmas Eve with my family, which was now 6 days ago?
Yeah, just about.
6 days ago. And Christmas Eve in the evening we went to sleep quite late, and then woke up Christmas Day. I woke up with a bit of a scratchy throat, a bit of a sore throat, but I wasn't too worried about that because some mornings I just wake up with a sore throat, particularly because we had slept with the aircon on.
Yeah. So
I wasn't too concerned about that. So we went about our Christmas Day as planned with Paul's family. And while we were there, most of the day I was fine, just a scratchy throat. You weren't feeling anything?
I was completely fine.
After lunch, late afternoon, I start feeling quite lethargic, really drowsy, just not myself. I got weirdly emotional at one point.
Yeah, she basically was like, I need to go to bed. So I put Arleen to bed and she tried to sleep for maybe an hour or so.
This is at your parents' house.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Christmas Day. We left. I was not my best. Came home. Boxing Day. Oh, Boxing Day. Boxing Day is my brother's birthday. And dear Ben, I am so glad you had a good birthday this year because me oh my, I did not have a good Boxing Day. Paul said that we are doing fine at the moment, which we are. But I was the worst I have ever been in my entire life on Boxing Day. I was the sickest I've ever felt. Fevery was the worst like, the fever was the worst of my symptoms. The fever and the body aches was what was really bugging me. And the fever was accompanied with chills, which were also driving me insane because I was literally burning hot. I've never been that hot in my life, like to touch, but I was shivering cold. And so I wrapped myself up in the blankets and quilt. Then my back was sore, so I didn't feel comfortable lying down, but that's all I could do. Anyway, heat stroke after all that. It was not a good day, and I can't exaggerate how bad I was.
Yeah, that was the most worried I've been on our COVID journey so far. Arleen was searing hot to touch, and there was a moment I was like, am I gonna have to take you to hospital?
I quote verbatim said to Paul, "If I wake up like this tomorrow,
You can't say this.
I want to kill myself." Just to be clear, I wouldn't actually kill myself. That was just an exaggeration to accentuate how sick I was feeling.
Luckily,
cut that out.
she did not feel that way the next morning. So, quick summary of that. Sore throat, lethargic and like heavy and tired a little bit. Progressed for Arleen into head cold stuff like blocked, runny nose, throat a little sorer, and then aches, chills.
Night sweats.
That was the worst of it, those last three things for Arleen. Meanwhile, I'm still fine very quickly. So Arleen started feeling this on the afternoon of the 25th. I didn't start feeling anything until the afternoon of the 27th. So we got our COVID tests, our proper COVID test on the morning of the 27th. Waited 2.5 hours to get them done, which apparently is better than most people. And then in the afternoon, my kind of like slightly sore throat turned into like, I need to sleep. Like I have no energy.
I don't know how to say this word. Is it lethargy or lethargy? I think it's lethargy. Anyway, it's the lethargy that like gets you, like the grogginess.
Yeah, anyway, that has since progressed into, as you can tell, it's been good so far in the video, but runny nose, blocked nose, throat's pretty sore, a bit mucusy. I never wake up with headaches, and the morning of the 28th, I think, I was like dead to the world. I can't function. Again, type 1 diabetes, God's nice to me, and I don't get that sick that often because I think he's like, you got enough. So yeah, whenever I have something like a headache or other stuff, my body's like, what the heck's going on? And that's been us. We haven't had any of the bad symptoms yet, like our breathing and respiratory stuff is still fine for the most part. We've started getting a cough. We're hoping that doesn't get worse. Arleen's lost, she thinks this morning it's kind of gone completely, but she's...
No, it's not gone completely.
Very dulled sense of taste.
Yeah.
We can still both smell. I can still taste things. Although I'll admit it's probably a little duller. So every time I eat something and I can taste it, I kind of do a little fist pump because I'm like, yeah. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Arleen and I have been saying that we are really grateful and feel really blessed because most of the people we've told that we've got COVID have come back offering to help us out if we need anything. We really appreciate it. I was able to do a quick shop on Boxing Day while I still wasn't sick, but we're definitely going to need some help going ahead as our supplies run out. So to any of you who we've gotten back to saying, yes, we would love some help. Heck, anyone who just offered, that's super nice. We love you. Thank you so much. From here, we're basically just keeping it pretty low key. I'm already very bored. What are you going to be doing? Anything special?
No.
You're going to have a bath with a bath bomb.
Oh, yeah. My mum delivered some goods the other day before we found out we had COVID. I asked her for some bath-related things because I really want a bath, and bless her soul, she brought me a bath bomb. So I'm looking forward to a bath.
We've got about a week left of isolation pending our symptoms going away. So we'd appreciate your support. If you're a prayer, we'd appreciate your prayers or even just, positive thoughts being sent our way. Yeah, I think the main thing for Arleen and I is I'm just trying to keep us fairly positive because I know that telling your brain positive things will help instead of kind of being like, we're so sick. But yeah, look out for more videos.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you soon.